What's going on, guys? Take a look at this pasture. We finally did it. Finally got them onto the new pasture. This grass is looking outstanding for the sheep. Daisy here, she's just hanging out. She was just laying down for a little bit. As you guys saw in the intro, we moved them across the road with a little help from our neighbor Alan, who was also the one that baled the hay over here. But we didn't get them all. We got 7 out of 10. The other 3, they were just being stubborn on Ram's spot. And then 2 of the others, we'll get them another day. But I consider 70% a win right now. There's plenty of grass on the other side. It is just exciting for us though to finally get out here on this pasture. We got electric on the fence. We're not reading extremely hot right now. Look at Brownie. Just laying down. She's had a long day grazing away. Sun coming up over the ridge line. Beautiful views. But anyway, we're not, we don't have the strongest charge on the fence right now. We have our Energizer on the very far side. I'm gonna zoom in right here. You guys, oh yeah, you can see that in the camera right there. Straight away, of course, it's gonna focus on my finger. But right there, we have our solar Energizer. There's a Premier One Permashock 8 on there. That's an 8 joule. Should be plenty strong enough. There's just a lot of grass growing up on the outside of this fence. Being that we hadn't grazed it yet, I'm gonna get through here and mow it tonight. But as of now, I mean, we're only reading about 2,000 volts on this fence, so not extremely hot. The sheep aren't gonna go anywhere. It's 6 strand with an appearance 7th on the top. The bottom 3 are very tight. As of course, we got some planes flying over us right now. But the bottom 3 are tight. They're not gonna go through that. I mean, there's definitely a little bit of charge, so even if they hit their nose against it, we'll be good. But definitely an exciting day for us. I don't have a whole lot more to say than that. It's exciting watching these sheep just kind of graze away. This pasture, well, we've been talking about it for a long time. Orchard grass, we got some clover in here, and it is thick. Let me tell you, I've been walking through here back and forth all day, messing with the fence. Every time I have to turn the fence off, I gotta go all the way to the far side. Not ideal in terms of trying to work with your fence, but to be honest with you, we're right by the road, and I'm afraid somebody would swipe our Energizer if I left it over here. So we elected to take the walk if we need to, all the way over there like I showed you. And just, you know, part of life, part of what you gotta do to maintain your fence. So for right now, we just have them kind of free ranging this whole thing. It's about 5 acres for those of you that have not seen our channel at all or seen the fence build or anything like that. See me talking about this endlessly with no animals here. Yeah, it's about 5 acres. So now we're gonna work on getting them sectioned off. I do have a thin strand of poly wire down here as my wife's coming in the gate here. Thin strand of poly wire across. I was just testing things down there to see kind of what would go on. I still have to get a voltage on that, see kind of how hot our fence is there. We will do that. So then I'm gonna run it kind of in paddocks this way, going across the pasture. We'll kind of, I guess you call that strip grazing. We'll work them maybe from like here on up and then back down around. Eventually I might do something a little more permanent, but for now, we consider that just a win getting them over here. So the other ones are across the road in our old pasture, and for some reason, Spot is the one that follows me. I've been working on training, you guys have seen this, I've been working on training these sheep to the bucket. Finally got them comfortable around me, and Spot was always the one that was first on the bucket. He was right there, right at my hip. Well, it came time to bring him across the road, and he got spooked very quickly, ran back the other direction. So we will let him settle down. Eventually I'll get a back fence in behind him, kind of put a little corral there right at the gate. Then we'll open the gate, we'll run the chute again, and we'll get him over here. I'm hoping tomorrow morning, but you never know. We'll see how he cooperates. Well, we'll let these guys just kind of do their thing, get used to their new home. I'll get their shelter up here in the morning. We'll get a tarp up on that. But until then, take a look. We got a beautiful sunset, like I showed you guys in the beginning. And it's pretty cool having them out here. So now they're gonna go down and they're gonna look for a spot, wondering where the rest of the flock is. We'll get them over. But we'll see you guys tomorrow. If you like what we're doing, as always, give us a thumbs up. Thanks, guys. Take it easy.